Man, I just cleaned this car and it's already dirty, like, honestly. Guys, don't you ever buy a black car. Ever. Because you will see every speck and every dust on it, even after you cleaned it. It's hard to keep up with the black car. If I had to do it again, I'd never buy a black car again. Anyways, guys, today we are installing Halo LED lights into our headlights, and I'm super pumped about it. I think it will look awesome. So here's the kit itself. It's obviously not a full headlights, it's just a LED strip kit, which basically inserts into headlights. With this kit, you could install it. It doesn't have to be specifically on a Challenger, it could be any other vehicle that you have, and you could put it anywhere you want it inside your hood, grill, or bottom grill, or headlights like we're doing today. So I already did this kit on my previous Challenger V6, so we're doing it again on this vehicle, and there would be a difference between a Hellcat and V6 Challenger. There is some difference, and I'll show you how to install it, and I'll show you what would be the difference between those two vehicles. So I got this on Amazon. Yeah, I'm excited. So let's go ahead and let's put them on. But let me show you what we got in this kit first. What's in the box? All right, so yeah, like I said, I got this on Amazon. It was only like 50 bucks or something. Yeah, 50 bucks. Okay, let's open this thing. Okay. And when I installed this on my V6, man, I loved it. It was awesome. So I was like, man, we need to install this on a Hellcat too. All right, we have we have two boxes here. All right, let's open this box, see what's up here. All right, so we have some screws and brackets. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 different wires, and we have zip ties. All right, let's put that to the side. Let's see what's in this box. All right, so we have another thing of the wire. There's a power box up here. That's where we're gonna install those wires. We have a remote changing lights, and we have actual 4 strips here. So, and they are waterproof. All right, first thing, we need to prep the area, make sure it's all cleaned out. We don't have any kind of dust or stuff like that. Make sure M3 tape sticks really well to it. So let's pop the hood. First thing, we're gonna remove this panels. Let's put to the side, and this panel as well. Alright guys, so the first difference between Hellcat and V6, I don't know why. I mean, it's exactly the same car, but the headlights up here is a little bit too tight than V6. So what we need to do is we need to put the strip insert there into that hole. Insert in that hole. You will see it. I don't know how I could show it to you, but basically underneath here we need to insert this LED strips, and it just that light itself is very tight with this actual bracket up here. You can see it right there. All right, so it is pretty tight. You just have to squeeze it and push it in there. It's going pretty slow, but it's going. Alrighty guys, we got it in. We got it one go through the headlight. Now we're gonna do the rest, 3 of them. Alrighty guys, we got all the strips went through the headlights. I don't know, this one were easy. There was big clearance opening there. On this one, for some reason, it was too tight, so we had to do a little bit of force to push them into it. So right now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna install them inside this headlight ring and stick them in there. All right, so now we warm up the 3M tape so that way it's all sticky. Now we're gonna go ahead and place the actual strip in this circle lights. Finally installed this LED strips into the headlights, and I tell you what, it was pain in the butt because you have to like seriously push so much pressure in here and hold it there for like literally like 5-10 minutes each corner. Make sure it sticks pretty well because it doesn't really sticks pretty good. Alrighty, so the strips is on. So from now we are taking these wires here and we're gonna hook all this wires to each LED strip. So we're just gonna basically have to connect it together. So here's that. We just go ahead and plug it in. Like that. And we're gonna connect same thing on this side. Connect this LED lights, wiring them up together. Alrighty guys, so now we have a power box here. So for better clean look, we are gonna put it all the way here in the middle. Just keep it here. And now we're gonna connect all this wires on this side and on that side to the box. And for better clean look, we're gonna go underneath this panels up here, just like that. Alrighty guys, so now we have a power box sitting here and with all these connections. So we're gonna go ahead and connect all this wires to the main power box. So let's go ahead and connect them all, make sure it's all tight. Alright, so now we connected all the wiring into main power box up here. So now what I want to do is I get all this big pile of wires, secure them to the panel with a zip tie, the way they're not flopping around and just sits in one spot because there's a radiator there. It gets a little bit hot there, so we want to keep them in one spot. You have another set of wire which we're gonna connect this plug into our power box up here, just like that. And on this end we have a connection minus, which we're gonna negative. We're gonna connect it to a negative spot, and then we have our fuses, which we're gonna go into a fuse box. All right guys, so now we have two connections here, which we have one negative, and we have our fuses, which we're gonna go and put them in a fuse box. But a negative connection, you could put it anywhere you could find the spot which is negative, which most cases there's bolt right here. You cannot loosen it up, this bolt, and tie it up that negative here, or we're gonna go up in here, in which case I'm gonna go up in here. All right, so let's tie it up, this negative underneath this big bolt here. All right, so here's another difference between a Hellcat and a V6 Challenger. When you get this block with the fuses, for my V6 I needed only number 110 fuse, just one. For Hellcat, which in my case you have to have two fuses up here. I don't know why, but I tried it out and it didn't work, so I put it in another fuse in here, and it works. So where it's gonna go is, when you open the fuse box, you will see the row of 10s, 4 of them, number 10s, then you have green one, 20, then you have 25 up here, and then you have empty spot right here. So that's where you wanna put your fuse connection in here, in this empty spot, which we're gonna do it right now. Hold on a second. There you go. Make sure it's all nice and tight. All right. All right guys, I think we are good to go. Whenever you're gonna install this, make sure when you put in the panel back on, double check, make sure all the wires are where it needs to be, make sure it doesn't touch where it should not be touching. And yeah, let's put the panel back on, and we should be good to go. Oh yes. And putting the last panel back on. Alrighty guys, we are finally finished with this mod. Let's try them on, those lights. So I have here's a remote control. Let's try them on. Oh man, that looks badass for sure. I love it. Wow, definitely a good look, especially red lights with, you know, red calipers and all the trim inside. We did inside the cabin, and it's absolutely looks awesome. Definitely must mod this kind of mod if you know, put in the car for car show. People will love it. So, and then you could change the different colors. Here's a green color. Man, that looks nice. Blue, yellow, orange, purple, another green, white, but my favorite is red, and I think blue, green and blue. Those are my favorite colors. Man, that looks awesome guys. If you have a Challenger, definitely do this kind of mod because it looks absolutely awesome. Also, we could dim the lights down a bit. All right, get the brightness down and get the brightness up. Man, that looks badass. I love it. With the red lights, that looks awesome. Looks good, man. I'm glad I got this done. Anyways guys, thank you for tuning in with me with this episode. Hope you like it. You have a challenge and get it done, you will love it. But I'm out till next time guys. I think next video we are doing rear diffuser. So if you don't want to miss it out, stay tuned. It's gonna be an awesome video. And after that, I think we are doing window tinting, and it's gonna be all the car is all blacked out. So but for right now, man, it looks awesome. Anyways, guys, catch you for the next one. Don't forget to smash thumbs up, share, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you soon.